She accidentally mended the stitching on an old, worn-out dress. This gave her an idea to make some money. An old dress the landlord no longer wanted. After her alterations fit surprisingly well. That very night, the landlord proudly showed off the new coat Laura had made. Other tenants quickly expressed interest in getting one too. Laura even customized dresses based on magazine styles. Before long, the women were wearing her tailored dresses, and the men cast admiring glances their way. The landlord took her to a barbershop in town, a place where fashionable women gathered. To her surprise, someone actually came up to ask. The person was looking for a fashion designer, curious about who made those clothes. Laura was about to respond when the landlord suddenly interrupted, introduced them to another tailor's shop, and left. Once outside, the landlord quietly told Laura, "To do big business, you need a fancy storefront. Living in a common apartment won't work." She suggested they partner up to open a store, but neither had any money. They only needed one chance, and unexpectedly, that chance came. A tenant who made fake passports had long been eyeing Laura's beauty. He offered her a fake passport in exchange for spending one night with him. So, they made a deal. But things weren't so simple. During dinner, the police suddenly showed up. John was arrested, and the fake passport was seized on the spot. Laura was very nervous. Before leaving, John left her a hopeful message. In her room, she found a bag filled with handguns. The landlord was delighted, saying these were worth more than gold. The two of them went out to find a buyer. Eventually, they arrived at a dimly lit cabin. The buyer said he wanted all 19 guns. His only condition was that they personally deliver the guns out of town that night. Back home, Laura hid all 19 guns on her person, then put on a white robe, disguising herself as a local Moorish woman. She began her journey out of town. At the city gate, soldiers stopped her. She nearly burst into tears, but fortunately, the white robe saved her. She went into a room at the end of the platform and quickly took off the robe. The buyer was stunned. No sooner had they unloaded the guns when they heard search noises outside. The buyer told her to jump out the window with the guns and run. She followed the railroad tracks until she reached a signpost. There, she buried the guns. Then, the buyer handed her a bundle of money. The buyer stayed behind to hold off the pursuers. She didn't dare look back. When she reached the first signpost, she carefully moved the stones and buried the guns, finally feeling relieved. Back at the apartment, both the landlord and Laura were very happy.